Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am here to announce that we will be starting in another few minutes. And just to give a few housekeeping announcements, please know that the bathrooms are located to the back of the hall between the bleachers. Please note too that we have Red Cross first aid responders who are here should anyone need attention. They will be located near the water cooler by the bleachers towards the back of the room. We invite you to kindly put your phones on silent or on vibrate so there are no disruptions as we will be live streaming. I also ask that you kindly minimize flash photography. We know we're excited and want to take our graduates' pictures, but if that can be minimized, please. So in another few minutes, we're going to begin officially. I ask that those who might be standing to the back kindly get a seat, and please, if you could clear the entrance so that our procession might begin shortly. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, may I invite you to stand? Turn your attention towards the entrance of the hall for the procession. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to UCCI's Commencement Ceremony 2024. We are being live streamed on CIG TV, so I'd also like to add a word of welcome to those who have joined us via that medium. May I ask our audience to please continue to stand as I will now invite Mr. Zachary Allen and Miss Ianla Powell, students here at UCCI, who will be singing the national song and the national anthem. Thank you so much, Mr. Allen and Ms. Powell. I crave your indulgence. Please remain standing a little bit longer. We are going to invite Pastor Andrew Campbell, Vice President of the Cayman Islands Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, and he will be doing the invocation.
Let us bow our heads. Father in heaven, our Creator and our Redeemer, we come to you, the author of truth, the source of knowledge and understanding. All wisdom comes from you. And so on an evening like this one, it is quite appropriate that we begin with our thoughts turned to you. We ask your blessing upon each of the graduates, upon their families, those who are here and those who are supporting from afar. We ask that you will bless all the proceedings for this evening, and that when all is said and done, all will be to your name's honor and glory. In Jesus' name, amen.
And you may be seated. I think you've been waiting to hear those words, right? Thank you so much, Pastor Campbell. You'll be pleased to know that Pastor Campbell is an alumnus of UCCI. Not just that, he graduated in 2007 as the valedictorian, meaning he graduated top of his class. We're so happy to welcome him back to participate in the way that he has. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor to offer words of welcome to each of you gathered here this evening. I am welcoming you on behalf of the University College of the Cayman Islands, and I'm happy to make special mention of the dignitaries and special guests who are joining us this evening, and to happily acknowledge their presence. I want to begin with an apology from the Honorable Juliana O'Connor Connolly, Premier and Minister for Finance, Education, District Administration, and Lands, as well as a Cabinet Office. In her stead, I'm happy to welcome Mr. Jerome McCoy, Chief Officer in the Ministry of Education. I am also happy to welcome Minister Kenneth Bryan, Minister for Tourism and Ports, the Honorable Heather Bodden, Parliamentary Secretary and Deputy Speaker of Parliament. I do want to make special mention of an apology from the Honorable Dwayne Seymour, Minister for Border Control and Labor and Culture. He asked for his regrets to be conveyed, but he wanted especially for me to congratulate you, the graduates. I'm happy to welcome Mrs. Gloria McField Nixon, Chief Officer, Internal and External Affairs. I'm happy to welcome former Member of Parliament and Cultural Ambassador, Ms. Lucille Seymour, Mr. Strand Bodden, Chief Officer, Ministry of Tourism and Ports, Ms. Lynette Monteith, Chief Officer for the Ministry of Education, Ms. Denise Hutchinson, Chief Financial Officer, Ministry of Education, Mr. Adrian Jones, Deputy Chief Officer, Ministry of Education. Happy to also welcome Mr. Mark Ray, Director of the Department of Education Services. Ms. Kimberly McLean, representing the Director of Tourism, Rosa Harris. Mr. Carl Brown, Chairman of the Board of the National Gallery of the Cayman Islands. Members of the platform party include our guest speaker, Ms. Vanessa Slowey, Chairman of the Board of Governors, Mr. Gilbert McLean, Pastor Andrew Campbell, whom we met earlier, our own President, Robert Robertson, and our Provost VP, Dr. Livingston Smith. A warm welcome also to members of the UCCI Board of Governors and to our UCCI President Emeritus, Mr. Roy Bodden. Welcome to all of you. But I also need to add a special word of welcome to the family of the late Bendel Heights, who are here with us this evening. We are glad that you could join us. I also have to mention members of the UCCI community partners and sponsors who took the time to be here with us this evening. We're delighted to acknowledge Mr. Charlie Kirkconnell, CEO of Cayman Enterprise City, Mr. Wayne Ross from the Peter Thompson Family Foundation, Ms. Deanne Blackman, KPMG Manager, Local Talent Development and Corporate Citizenship, Mr. Aubrey Mapea of the Cayman Islands chapter of the Auditors Association. Let me welcome two members of the Board of Industry Advisors for UCCI's Division of Business and Finance, Mr. Ralston Henry and Miss Marilyn Lane. Other representatives of integral support organizations and agencies, including the CI Marketing Association, the Cayman Islands Marketing Association, the Cayman Islands Society of Human Resource Professionals, the Cayman Islands Bankers Association, the Cayman Islands Financial Analyst Association, the Institute of Internal Auditors Association, and Goddard Catering. How could I possibly end without offering a very special welcome to our own UCCI family, members of this UCCI senior management team, faculty and staff of UCCI, and of course, the UCCI alumni, but most importantly, the reasons for whom we are here. I offer a special word of welcome to the graduates, their family and friends who are here to support them. And so you are heartily welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and I do sincerely hope you will enjoy the evening with us. Now, moving on to the main part of our program, may I invite the representative for the Honorable Premier, Mr. Jerome. Let me just go back to his surname, my apologies. Mr. Jerome McCoy, my apologies. Mr. Jerome McCoy, he will be bringing remarks on behalf of the Premier of the Cayman Islands, and he will be immediately followed by remarks from the Chair of the UCCI Board of Governors, Mr. Gilbert McLean, and he will be immediately followed with greetings or the President's remark, Dr. Robert Robertson. Could you put your hands together as I make welcome Mr. Jerome McCoy. Thank you, sir.
Good evening. Before I bring remarks on behalf of the Honorable Premier and Minister of Education, allow me to offer my personal congratulations to all of the graduates here. As a past alumnus, or as an alumnus of UCCI, it makes me truly proud to see that you guys have fought through the battles and made it to the end. You guys have built a foundation for future success, and I encourage you all to build upon it. Congrats again. Good afternoon, esteemed graduates, distinguished faculty, honored guests, and members of the UCCI community. It is my profound privilege to stand before you today as Premier and Minister of Education to commemorate this momentous occasion. As we gather to celebrate the class of 2024, we do so under the inspiring theme, Transcending Limits, Embracing the New Chapter. This theme resonates deeply with my government's vision for education in the Cayman Islands. Just as you, our graduates, have pushed beyond perceived boundaries to reach this milestone, we too are committed to expanding the horizons of educational opportunity for all of our people. The philosopher Seneca once said, "As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters." Today, you mark the end of one chapter, but more importantly, you stand at the threshold of a new beginning. Your journey through UCCI has equipped you with the knowledge and the tools to craft a life of meaning and purpose and continuous growth. The specific outcome for education, which is improving education to promote lifelong learning and greater economic mobility, aligns seamlessly with your theme of transcending limits. As a government, we recognize that education does not end with the conferral of a degree. Instead, it is a lifelong pursuit that empowers individuals to adapt, to innovate, and to thrive in an ever-changing world. In this spirit, I'm proud to highlight some of the Ministry of Education's initiatives that exemplify this commitment. Through our Scholarship Secretariat unit, we provide an average of 572 scholarships for overseas students annually, with scholarships ranging from $30,000 to $35,000 each, opening doors to higher education overseas. Here at home, our proud our provision of scholarship funding to Caymanians pursuing studies here at UCCI and other local institutions underscores our unwavering dedication to ensuring equitable access to post-compulsory educational opportunities for our people. Moreover, the launch of our local TVET grant program in 2023 represents our forward-thinking approach to education. This initiative is designed to equip Caymanians who've completed compulsory education with the skills and training necessary to excel in the dynamic field of technical and vocational education and training, otherwise called TVET. It is a testament to our belief that education must evolve to meet the changing demands of our global economy. Class of 2024, you embody the success of these initiatives. Your achievements today are a resounding affirmation of the vision that guides our nation's tertiary education system, to provide our citizens with internationally recognized educational programs that contribute to the socio-economic well-being of the Cayman Islands. As you venture into the world, remember, you are not merely graduates, but ambassadors of the transformative power of education. Your success is intrinsically linked to the prosperity of our beloved islands. As you transcend your limits, you elevate our entire community. In closing, I echo the timeless wisdom found in Philippians chapter 4, verse 13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Feel that? Let's say it together. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Let this be a source of inspiration as you face the uncertainties and opportunities that life has in store for you. Your journey of lifelong learning is just beginning, and I eagerly await the positive changes you will undoubtedly bring to our shores and beyond. Congratulations, class of 2024. May your journey inspire future generations. As you embrace this new chapter, remember that the story of your success is also that of our nation's progress. Thank you, and may God bless you all.
Protocols having been eloquently established by Dr. Cooper as usual, it is only left for me to say, good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Board of Governors of the University College of the Cayman Islands, it is both an honor and a privilege to address the distinguished class of 2024 at this commencement ceremony. I confess that being here stirs up a mixture of emotions, nostalgia mostly, which isn't always the most settling feeling. You see, I completed my college studies in 1965, a time long before Google, when meeting someone meant more than a simple search, and a time before Bluetooth, when people talking to themselves on the street were actually talking to themselves and were considered of unsound mind. Back then, mobile phones were beyond imagination, at least in my world. Imagine a time when kids didn't have them at all. Here in Grand Cayman, at the time I graduated, we had just one phone per district. If you wanted to see someone, you had to plan for a chance meeting at a Saturday night social. Arranging a single date could mean months of anticipation and nerves. So you might understand my occasional discomfort when reminiscing about what my generation often calls the good old days. Nonetheless, my colleagues and I are thrilled to extend our warmest welcome and best wishes to the graduates their family, our esteemed faculty and staff, and dear friends gathered here this evening. Standing among you, the graduates of the class of 24, is exhilarating and inspiring. Tonight's assembly of accomplished individuals is a testament to your hard work, dedication, and perseverance. We owe an immeasurable debt to the dedicated faculty and staff who have challenged you to think critically, encouraged exploration of new ideas, and inspired you to achieve your full potential. As you prepare to conclude this chapter of your academic journey, I encourage you, as my generation did, to embrace with confidence the new beginnings that await. Each of you possess the power to shape your future and craft the next chapters of your life story with boldness and creativity. As you embark on the next phase of your lives, remember that your education transcends mere facts and theories. As Albert Einstein once said, quote, "Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school," end quote. If your education here at UCCI has instilled in you a mindset that approaches the world with curiosity, empathy, and a pursuit of excellence, then it has done its job. And I believe it has. Carry these qualities with you, and you will undoubtedly make a positive impact in whichever path you choose. My colleagues and I on the Board of Governors are profoundly proud of your academic achievements, as well as your resilience and determination. On behalf of the board, I extend heartfelt congratulations to each of you. May your futures be filled with boundless opportunities, and may you continue to strive for excellence in all your endeavors. We eagerly anticipate this evening your continuing success and contribution to society. And in the decades ahead, as AI continues to reshape our world in ways we can only begin to imagine, I am confident that you will look back on this time with fond nostalgia, recalling the bonds of friendship formed and lessons learned. Thank you for allowing my colleagues and me to share in this moment with you, and once again, congratulations to you, the class of 2024. Thank you.
Good evening. With the customary courtesies already respectfully completed, I'd like to extend my warm welcome to the University College of the Cayman Islands 2024 Commencement Ceremony. Government officials, business partners, faculty members, staff of UCCI, and most importantly, students, welcome. If I may, I'd like to also welcome a special guest. I saw him earlier, but I can't spot him now, Dr. Gossip Oliver, who is a professor and a fellow with the City and Guilds London Institute. He's here at UCCI this week providing training for faculty and staff on quality assurance. Professor Oliver, are you here somewhere? I didn't see you. There he is. Thank you, Professor. Tonight is an important event to recognize and celebrate student success and student excellence. In that regard, students, congratulations on reaching this important milestone in your academic journey. For those gathered tonight, you are already high achievers. You deserve all of the accolades. Class of 2024, you are proof that UCCI is more than simply a place where persons can learn a skill. It is an institution of higher learning that provides students with learning opportunities that enable individuals to be globally competitive and economically independent. I spoke to a few graduates earlier today, and I know some of you are heading off to the United Kingdom to study in the next few weeks, and I wish you all the best. With the mission having been established for us to make you competitive citizens, we also want to ensure that you recognize opportunities as entrepreneurs, innovators, and future-ready citizens. In fact, as many of you know, we're living in a time where there are lucrative employment. It's available, but it is important that you have the critical training and education in today's competitive economy. In addition to looking for employment, as I mentioned, it is also of value to you to think about starting your own small business. It's a viable option, and certainly the Cayman is noted for being a business center globally. I encourage you to be creative, be innovative, drive revenue. You're graduating at a time when skills are the new currency. You're key to driving the technological engines that our country needs, and indeed the world is fueled by. I would like to take this opportunity to publicly thank the UCCI board chairman, Mr. Gilbert McLean, who you just heard from, and members of the board for their dedicated leadership and guidance. Also, my thanks to the dedicated service and professionalism of the management, staff, and faculty at UCCI. Team UCCI is committed to continuously improving the brand of the institution. In that regard, I'd like to just share with you a few examples of improving the brand. First of all, some of you know that we've spent quite a bit of time in the last few months adopting a new student information system. This is a system used by about 1,500 academic institutions across North America, and it will make the kinds of things that students have to do to come into college easier. Admissions, registration, managing student data. And thanks to the Ministry of Education for their support of that initiative. Also, faculty and staff training was initiated this year, and we have a number of areas where we've provided training. Health and safety, for example, quality teaching. More than 1,700 hours in training have been completed so far in 2024. From January until June, 1,700 hours. That's amazing. We've also established a student peer-reviewed journal to provide students with a chance to publish. We have some excellent writers amongst our students, and they will now have a chance to publish in a peer-reviewed journal. Under the leadership of the Vice President, we've also established a professional faculty-related journal as well, and that is going to be announced more formally and launched in the fall of 2024. You heard the chairman speak briefly about the increasing importance of artificial intelligence. We have developed an artificial intelligence certificate at UCCI. We've delivered it currently using online resources, so basically at little or no cost. Currently, we have more than 22 faculty and staff members who have completed AI training, and we have another 45 involved in it right now. We've also provided faculty with teacher training to improve quality. We have 10 faculty members who have completed it, and 15 more are involved in it. Building institutional partners. Many of you know that we have partnerships with schools in North America, the United Kingdom, and in Canada, as well as the Caribbean. These partnerships afford students and faculty with opportunities to be involved in exchange and research. We have been informed in the last 2 weeks that a student from UCCI has been accepted to attend the Nova Scotia Community College in Halifax this coming year as an emerging leader in the Americas scholarship program. So congratulations to him. We have another student who was accepted at the College of the Rockies on the West Coast up in the Rocky Mountains. So we're making inroads with respect to those scholarships. In the next 2 weeks, we'll be hosting George Brown College from Toronto, Canada. They're interested in UCCI for the same reasons that others are. They look to see quality here in terms of our faculty, in terms of our students, and they want to embrace that partnership. I also want to share with you some results from a student satisfaction survey, which was conducted in 2024. The survey results were overall very positive. About 70% of the students indicated they were satisfied or very satisfied with their education at UCCI, and that it was important in preparing them for work. Another 70% noted that they would recommend UCCI to a friend or colleague. And finally, 75% said that they would come back to UCCI for further studies. In my experience, these are very good results. They can be used by us to develop a quality improvement plan and continuously improve. And it's important that we do this survey on a regular basis. Two other items. We've recently completed a master plan for the campus. Some of the buildings need some repair, and it's important to have a plan to do that. We've also completed a sustainability plan, so we will be a model campus from the point of view of sustainability by the end of 2024. I mentioned the workshop that Professor Oliver is doing. That's ongoing. I think he has one more set of classes tomorrow. So some of the faculty members, I think, might have to leave a bit early tonight because I believe they have some homework. Isn't that correct, Dr. Oliver? As you can see from this list, it's quite extensive. Team UCCI has been busy. Our success is due to the efforts of everyone on the team. However, in recognition of the efforts within UCCI to improve, I'm pleased to announce that this year we're announcing a series of awards initiated to highlight the critical work of identified faculty and staff members, and you'll hear more about that later in the program. We'll be recognizing winners in another few minutes. So in the short term, UCCI will be offering some short, stackable, workforce-ready courses. Information technology, you heard from the chairman about how important that is. Finance, certainly in the Cayman. Business communications and project management will be offered on short, weekend-oriented courses so people working can come back and take those. In the next few weeks also, we'll initiate the creation of a Center for Online and Distance Education. Increasingly, people want to take courses online. They don't all have to do that, but if you're working, it's an option that we need to be prepared to embrace. We can deliver content to the BRAC, for example, and make it easier for them to take courses as well. In addition, many of you know we have a major grant from the European Union, about $1.5 million US. The grant has placed UCCI on the global map as a sustainable campus. So combined, all of these initiatives contribute to the awareness, the increase in awareness and appreciation of the UCCI brand. And I can tell you as students, if the brand of the college increases and the university increases, it will help you in terms of the value of your degree. The class of 2024, as you continue to pursue your dreams, you must always remember you have had the support and assistance in achieving your goals. Parents and family members, friends, faculty and staff at UCCI have all had a role in you being here tonight. And given that, may I just suggest that students, we stand and salute those who've helped us and thank them. So finally, UCCI, as I mentioned, is financially supported by the Ministry of Education. Their ongoing assistance is acknowledged with gratitude. There are also many individuals and companies across the country who support the college by providing speakers, internships, and finances. Some of them are here this evening, and you heard about them earlier. Thank you all for your generous support. And students, it's now up to you to go out there and make the difference. So students, as you leave University College of the Cayman Islands, we wish you good luck in your endeavors. Some of you are going on to added studies, some of you to explore different career opportunities. In either case, be professional, show integrity, and give your best efforts in everything you do. Finally, as I close, allow me to share a bad news, good news story, a quote from a serial entrepreneur. The bad news is time flies. The good news is you are the pilot. Congratulations, best wishes, and enjoy the flight.
It's interesting that President Robertson would end with those words, because I'm sitting and looking at some of these and say, oh, so many of them are flying off before we even get a chance to really know you. It's almost like pushing you out of the nest and saying, go find your wings. It is awesome to see this exciting body of graduates. Congratulations yet again. Let's put our hands together for our graduates. Thank you, Dr. Robertson. Progress is happening at UCCI. Thank you too, Mr. McLean, Mr. McCoy. Thank you for your words of inspiration to our graduates. And as we think about inspiration, I now invite the UCCI choir to please come forward as they prepare to showcase an inspiring song that they have prepared for the graduates today. So even as our choir is coming, Let me tell you that the song is titled Stand Up, and it is described as a slow-burning, gospel-tinged ballad that chronicles themes of hope, overcoming obstacles, and kindness to others. As the choir is coming, I want to also add that you may be interested to know a little something about the choir. Please do come. Today's soloist is Colindra Rodrika McGarvey Sterling Blair, who is a UCCI associate degree student majoring in childhood education. And as the choir prepares to sing, I ask that you put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, as they perform Stand Up. but I see you did. Yes, that was definitely tough, right? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, let us thank the choir under the tutelage of Mr. Glenn Inanga for that timely reminder that we should keep going even when we feel alone. Thank you so much. And so now it is my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker. She is Miss Vanessa Slowey, and the details of her bio can be found in your program. Nonetheless, I want to very briefly highlight some major points. I'm honored to introduce her. As you will see from the summary I just referred to in the program, Ms. Slowey has served for more than 30 plus years as a transformational leader and former CEO. In her many leadership roles, Ms. Slowey has led multinational corporations in some 27 countries, a diversity advocate with advanced degrees from the UK's Salford University and Harvard. She redefines leadership and innovation, inspiring empowerment and resilience. So therefore, prepare to be inspired. May I ask you to put your hands together and help me welcome Miss Vanessa Slowey, our keynote speaker.
I think my mum will be very proud with that lovely introduction. Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, graduates. Standing here this evening fills me with a sense of exhilaration as well as a touch of intimidation, if I have to be honest. Because as I reflect on my own journey from building several successful companies around the globe, meeting world leaders and speaking to thousands, I realized that each experience has shaped me in ways that I could never have imagined. Yet despite everything I've accomplished, this moment feels profoundly special. We often hear the myth that success is merely a result of luck, but tonight I want to challenge that misconception. I'm here to share the truths that extend well beyond the pages of textbooks and the academic halls. As a CEO, a mentor to industry leaders, and a guide to emerging talents like you before me today, I've witnessed firsthand what it really takes to carve your own path in an ever-changing world. I've been in your shoes. I truly understand what you're feeling right now. So as you stand on the brink of your next chapter, equipped with your hard-earned academic qualifications, I imagine the world ahead may feel somewhat overwhelming. Yet I urge you to remember that the journey is just as important, if not more, as the destination. It's the lessons learned, the relationships that you build, and the challenges you overcome that will truly define your success. I wanted to give you a snapshot of me at the age of 25. Because despite my success in business life, the beginning of my journey was anything but easy. I confronted countless obstacles and setbacks that often led me questioning my own path. Each step forward came with a new challenge that tested my resolve and determination. I grappled with self-doubt. I struggled to find a sense of purpose and had a paralyzing fear of failure, feeling the weight of expectations both from others and the ones I put on myself constantly bearing down on me. Looking back at those early days filled with uncertainty and struggle, I realized most of the important lessons of all, that of resilience, perseverance, and the power of believing in myself. Those hard times didn't shape my career, they defined who I am today, teaching me that true success comes from overcoming challenges. And I began to understand that this uncertainty was not a dead end, but an opportunity and a time for exploration and self-discovery. And by acknowledging these feelings, I began my journey towards transformation. Often it is in those very spaces of uncertainty that true growth happens. So what did I do? I began by taking control. I asked myself a simple question. What would somebody who truly loved themselves do? And this powerful question opened my lifelong journey of self-love and respect. I began envisioning my future, creating a vibrant picture of the life I wanted, and identified the person I wanted it to be and the values that mattered most to me. That was integrity, hard work, compassion, respect, courage, gratitude, humility, perseverance, and in helping others. I mapped out my goals for the next 15 to 25 years, infused those goals with meaning and purpose so they really resonated and meant something to me, and I painted a bold picture for my future. I could feel it, I could taste it, and I could see myself in that dream, and in my mind I was already there. It was crystal clear. And I then developed a clear plan to achieve my dreams. Whilst goals give you direction, but to really succeed, you need to develop strong habits that keep you moving forward. I wasn't just wishing for success, crossing my fingers. I actually had a plan. And I transformed every ounce of criticism, skepticism, and negativity to fuel my motivation. Instead of letting doubt hold me back, I used it to fuel my determination to succeed. So what happened? Well, within 10 short years, I'd achieved my 15 years goals, and 5 years later, I achieved my 25-year goals. What started as a vision led to the creation of a company from scratch, and led me to being CEO of a startup company in the Asia-Pacific region, which I built from zero to revenues of $650 million. And just a few years ago, it sold for $2.1 billion US. And in my last executive role, I was CEO of 27 countries with revenues in excess of $2 billion. But enormous fulfillment came from a commitment to giving back to the communities I served. And together with a group of passionate, like-minded individuals, I helped establish foundations around the world, which today educate over 75,000 underprivileged children. So you might ask, so how do you start? Well, the first thing you have to do is you have to write down your goals, be creative, personal goals, professional goals, financial goals, fitness goals, and be detailed and give them meaning. Then begin to work on your system to achieve these goals. And this system I also like to phrase as your daily habits. There are fewer things that can have a more powerful impact on your life than improving your daily habits. You need to ask yourself very meaningful questions. So, for example, if you say, well, my goal is to be a successful business person, then the question you're going to ask yourself is, what would a business person do every single day? What habit would that individual have? And that habit could be, well, you're going to subscribe to The Economist or the Financial Times, or start subscribing to relevant publications so that you're properly informed of what's going on. Because the secret to your future is in your daily habits. The future you is depending on the current you, so you need to start developing those good habits. So when you think getting up in the morning, washing your teeth, taking a shower, and then making your bed, that those are little small habits, they're actually, in the long term, those seemingly inconsequential behaviors can end up having a significant impact on your life. If you focus on small improvements every day, be kind and respectful to yourself, continue to invest in yourself, your appearance, your health, your faith, and your self-care, and connect with people you love and support and respect you. Look for happiness within yourself rather than seeking it in somebody else, and become the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. My next point is about developing your skills. And whilst today you have many of the educational qualifications, you don't necessarily have the skills. So experience is going to give you that. So as quick as you can, start acquiring those skills. When you develop a skill that you actually care about, and then apply the thousands of hours of sacrifice and grit and work to be great at it, success begins. So my advice to you is to find something that you're obsessed with and work on it every day. This is a good reason to look forward to getting out of bed in the morning. This is what will make you really successful, and what's going to make you stand out. Progress will become your motivation, because it's like a freight train and it keeps on going. Working hard, I heard a great saying last week. It said, working hard for something you don't care about is called stress. But working hard for something you care about is called passion. So what are the biggest enemies to success? I think this is a very valuable lesson. Whilst motivation, those three things: staying motivated, overcoming obstacles, and of course, getting started, because you have to start somewhere. And while motivation will get you started, It's the habits that are going to keep you going, and it's discipline that will keep you growing. And discipline is the strongest form of self-love, because discipline reveals the commitment you have to your dreams. So stay focused and don't get distracted. Don't just dream about your vision, act on it every single day. And if you're finding it hard, then embrace your struggle, because surviving it is going to strengthen you. Please choose your friends carefully and hang out with good people. This is one of the fastest ways to get better. It will help you do better, feel better, and see things more positively. Balance. Everyone talks about balance. Balance is going to be hard. There will be times that your life will be so out of balance. Accept this, prepare for it, and know what you're going to do and how you're going to react to it, so that when it happens, you're not caught off guard. Please embrace imperfection. Taking action is better than no action at all and waiting for perfection. It doesn't always have to be perfect, because we are all imperfect humans, and life does not have to be perfect to be wonderful. Accept this. The next point I wanted to make was about embracing the fear of failure. If you accept that failure is part of the journey, you will, because you're going to stumble, and that's okay. It's not a question of if you will fail, but when. But don't let fear shape your identity. Instead, welcome it as a natural part of growth, and see failure as a stepping stone, because each failure is not an end point, but a stepping stone on your path to success. And when you fail enough times, and I know this, and anyone on the stage is going to know this tonight, you'll find that fear loses its grip on you, and that's when you become unstoppable. You need to prioritize self-care and mental health. It's so wonderful that we're finally talking about this, because back in my day, mental health wasn't spoken about. If you start treating it like a muscle, giving it attention and work on building your mental resilience, this isn't an overnight task. It requires time, effort, and commitment. And just know it's perfectly okay not to be okay, because life is full of challenges. But remember, everything is figure-outable. We aren't bound by a predetermined fate. You have the power to create your own future. And if you're feeling lost, take a moment to develop a plan, because with every disappointment, you'll learn to trust yourself more. And with every setback, you'll cultivate perseverance. Please seek help when needed, and don't hesitate to ask for it. There is strength in reaching out. And never be afraid to say no, equally to say yes, by the way. Trust your instincts. Open your heart to genuine love and appreciation, and cherish the people who uplift you and fill your life with positivity. And let go of anger. It has no place in your journey. Embrace forgiveness as a gift that you give to yourself. Moving on to the next part of what I wanted to say is that over the last 30 years, a large part of my role was to spot talent for future leadership. And I studied top-performing athletes and business people, and I'd dedicated a lot of time to understanding what made these people tick. So I studied them, observed them from a distance and close up, interviewed them, read their biographies, followed them on social media, and in some case became their friend. And what did I learn? These are the insights from the top 1% of performers. And I could write a book, but in the spirit of time this evening, I've narrowed it down to what they do and what they don't do. So what do? They set meaningful goals. They fuel their passion and commitment, and they pour their heart and soul into their dreams. They stay intrinsically motivated. They live with discipline. They embrace grit and resilience, prioritizing healthy habits from nutritious food and exercise. They nurture their bodies and minds, and they get that this well-being is essential to peak performance. They are consistent, and consistency is their secret weapon. They're not afraid to ask for help. They have a commitment to lifelong learning, and they have an unwavering commitment to helping other people. And the more successful they become, the bigger their heart seems, that they want to help people for no reason. That's something that really jumped out at me. and they never, ever quit. They're committed to chasing their dreams. And finally, one thing that stood out was they all have fun. They have a great sense of humor. They don't take themselves too seriously. What don't they do? This is stunning. They don't fear failure. They don't procrastinate. Instead of waiting for the right moment, they create it. They don't complain, because top performers focus on solutions rather than problems. They don't criticize others. They don't dwell on negativity. And they do not make excuses. They take responsibility for their actions, knowing it opens the door to growth and self-improvement. They don't regret the past. They view past experiences as valuable lessons on their journey forward. They don't worry about the future. They trust themselves to navigate whatever lies ahead, embracing uncertainty as part of the adventure. Finally, they don't hold grudges. They practice forgiveness. Take those learnings, they are magnificent. I wanted to tell you a story, and some of you might know this story in the audience. It's the legend of the two wolves. It's a very powerful story. Inside of us, each of us, we have two wolves that live inside us. One wolf represents darkness and despair, always talking in our ear and pulling us down. And the other is, that wolf has got jealousy, anger, hatred. And the other wolf is full of love and joy and faith, humanity and goodness. And every night, as each of us goes to sleep, one wolf wins. And my question to you is, what wolf? Well, the answer, I'm not going to pick anyone out of the audience, but the answer is the one that you feed. So feed your good wolf. Choose your wolf. And as you go to bed at night, ask yourself, have you been feeding your good wolf? Because if you keep feeding yourself that good wolf stuff, the bad wolf, the dark wolf of despair, he gets bored and tired and he just goes away. Practice it and understand how these wolves work. Remember that while we may not control the circumstances that come our way, we have the power over our reactions to them. So dig deep. Choose empowerment over defeat, strength over doubt, courage over fear, and determination over despair. In closing, graduates, please embrace all the amazing opportunities and possibilities waiting for you in the next chapter of your lives. Believe in hard work. Get up every day and keep pushing through, because consistency transforms average into excellence. Don't be afraid to be afraid. It's natural. And be patient with yourself, because growth takes time. Stay calm. Not everything will be figured out, but you will get there in time. Enjoy the journey and have fun. Each one of you sitting here has already displayed unwavering resilience. You are not just graduates, you are pioneers poised to carve out your own paths in the world. So congratulations, class of 2024. Embrace the unknown with courage, pursue your passion, and never underestimate the impact you can have. These beautiful islands, and indeed the world, is waiting for your brilliance, your ideas, and your voice. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I'm going to invite Mr. Zeb Yanis Bush to come and do a thank you to the keynote speaker far better than I ever could. But I do want to say thank you, Ms. Slowey, for your inspiring words and for taking the time to be with us and to speak with our graduates today. Now, Zeb, who's coming, is the first vice president of our student government, and he is going to present a token of appreciation to our guest speaker. So may I invite you back, please, Ms. Slowey?
So, Ms. Louis, on behalf of the graduates and the faculty and staff at UCCI, I am deeply honored to give you this token of our appreciation. Thank you.
Now, I want to show off a little bit, even as the dancers are preparing to come, because Zeb is a part of a team that has truly distinguished us here at UCCI. UCCI has for years entered the CFA Challenge. It's a finance and ethics competition that we participate in for quite some years now, but what some of us don't know is that for 4 consecutive years, UCCI brought home the winning trophy. That's something we're so proud of. This has happened under the tutelage of Dr. Kadisha Swearing, but this year she was accompanied by industry mentor, Mr. Ralston Henry, and we brought home the 5th. For the 5th time, we brought home the trophy. Yes. Zeb Yanis Bush was the team captain and walked away with the prize for best speaker. And I also want to let you know that the other members of the team are graduating today. Could you stand very quickly for us? Chad Powery, Chantal Price, and Brittany Bush. Thank you guys. Your hard work has really distinguished the UCCI brand. We applaud you. Thank you. And now I'm happy to welcome, it is my pleasure to invite the talented UCCI Dance Company. As they come, I'm going to kindly invite the members of the platform party. If you could please sit in the audience to my left so that you can better enjoy the performance. The UCCI Dance Company comprises full-time students and alumni who return time and again to their alma mater, even after pursuing overseas degrees, to participate in the arts program. Today's dance is titled Moments, to the music of Never Enough, and it was choreographed by Dr. Monica Lawrence. It was also Dr. Monica Lawrence who designed the costume, and so we applaud her for her efforts there. UCCI dancers, the floor, is yours. I think they deserve a little better than that. Yes, thank you so much. UCCI Dance Company, I invite the members of the platform party to please make your way back. But I do want to again thank Dr. Monica Lawrence, Artistic Director, UCCI, as well as our dancers for that absolutely beautiful piece. Didn't that make you proud, Mr. Button? Absolutely. It is Moments, a modern contemporary dance that expresses the solidarity of women. And now we're going on to some awards. All settled? Yes. We're going on to some awards, some very special awards, or President made mention of that earlier. We have awards that recognize faculty and staff in some key areas of service and accomplishments. Your program notes the criteria for selection for each award. So firstly, we would like to recognize the presence and contribution of visiting Professor Gossett Oliver, who just this week has provided certified quality assurance training to UCCI faculty and staff. Professor Oliver, may I invite you to please come forward as I invite the President, Dr. Robinson, to do a presentation. Let's put our hands together for him as he comes. Thank you so much, sir. President Robertson, I'm going to ask you to remain with me, please, as we are now going to be inviting faculty and staff who will be aware for the first time this evening that they were selected for special recognition. I'm going to be inviting them to come forward as I call their names. The Faculty and Staff Award is being presented by Dr. Robertson, like I said. And the award for service to the university will go to 2 persons. So this is the award for service to the university. And the recipients are, drum roll please, Dr. Annette Murphy and Dr. Eustache Placide. This is the award for service to the university. Remember, they're knowing for the first time. Yes. And now the award for service to the wider Cayman community. This is presented to Mrs. Antoinette Gale. And guess what? She's not here this evening because she's in the BRAC serving the Cayman community. We will be sure to get that to her. The award for research and publication is next, and I am happy to welcome Dr. Christopher Williams. Thank you. And now the award for faculty training and continuous improvement. This award is being presented to Dr. Jonathan Bratt. Doesn't know he's getting this. Is he nearby? Here we go. Next is the award for outstanding customer service. Thank you. This is the award for outstanding customer service being presented to Miss Ashley Smith-Phipps. She's coming all the way from the back. We wait for you. Oh, no. Awesome. And we move on to the AI Innovation and Impact Award, and this is to be presented to Ms. Tamsin DC, our registrar. She also is not with us this evening, so we'll be sure to get that to her. And of course, we also want to acknowledge some outstanding adjunct faculty. We have some part-time faculty members who behave like they're full-time, and we love them for it. They have contributed and gone above and beyond, and we want to recognize them. We have 3 awards for adjunct faculty, and I'm just going to call the 3 names and ask that they make their way on stage. Number 1, Miss Dorothy Chambers. Mr. Richard McLeod. And thirdly, Mr. Lawton Lewis. If anybody has ever been to UCCI, we know Mr. McLeod. He's been here forever and he is so wonderful, always willing. However, he was Miss Chambers. Mr. McLeod was unable to join us, and so we're going to invite someone to accept. Dean Tracy Hargrave, if you would kindly accept on Mr. McLeod's behalf. And this is Mr. Lawton Lewis. Ms. Tracy. One more time, please join me in congratulating all of our recipients. And now we're going to move to the conferral of the Honorary Doctorate of the Arts to one of our most distinguished cultural icons, the late Mr. Bendel Hydes. I want to take a moment to recognize the late Bendel Hydes family who are here with us this evening to witness and participate in this conferral ceremony. 3 of his 5 siblings are here, Shannon, Sharol, and Tristan. We're also joined by a cousin and nieces and nephews, Ethel Ebanks, Matthew Bush, Misha Bush, Yonya, I hope I pronounced that correctly, Powery, Menen Hydes, and Destiny Powery. On behalf of the university, please accept our deepest sympathy for your recent loss. At this time, I want to invite Dr. Monica Lawrence to come forward. She will read the citation in recognition of Mr. Hyde's singular contribution to the development of Cayman's art and culture. Dr. Monica Lawrence.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and esteemed colleagues, this evening we gather to celebrate and honor the indelible legacy of the late Mr. Bendel Shelby Hydes, a visionary whose artistic journey profoundly shaped the cultural landscape of the Cayman Islands. While we all mourn the loss of this cultural icon, we recognize that you, the family, and other family members, he was much more. A beloved sibling, nephew, uncle, and cousin. May you find solace in knowing that Bendel leaves behind a legacy that will profoundly influence generations to come. Your loss is deeply felt by the Cayman community, which has lost a precious son of the soil. I now invite everyone to join us in a moment of silence in recognition of Mr. Hyde's loss to the territory and the international community of persons who value art and the meaning it brings to our life. I now invite the audience to stand. Thank you. Please be seated. With great pride and deep respect, the University College of the Cayman Islands posthumously confers upon Mr. Bendel Hyde the Honorary Doctor of the Arts degree. This honor represents the highest accolade our institution bestows, recognizing individuals who have significantly advanced the development of the Cayman Islands. Mr. Hyde epitomized this distinction through his pioneering spirit, innovative works, and unwavering dedication to the arts. Mr. Hyde's extraordinary contributions to the visual arts and his role as a cultural ambassador have made him a revered figure both locally and internationally. Credited as the founding father of Caymanian visual art, his career spanned more than 50 years, leaving an enduring mark on our nation's artistic heritage. As articulated by Dr. Henry Motto, retired director of the Cayman National Cultural Foundation, the late Bendel Hyde remains by a huge distance Cayman's most accomplished, most important, and most erudite contemporary artist. Born in 1952, at the time when artistic opportunities were scarce, Mr. Hyde became the first Caymanian to pursue an art degree abroad. His studies at Liverpool College of Art and Canterbury College of Art, followed by a bachelor degree from Clark University, set the stage for a remarkable career. His early exhibitions, such as those at Grand Cayman's former Royal Palms Hotel in 1974 and at our Legislative Assembly building in 1979, established him as a key cultural figure and laid the groundwork for his lifetime achievements. During those formative years, Mr. Hyde played a critical role in nurturing the arts within the Cayman community, helping establish the island's art galleries and theater spaces. He co-founded the Inn Theater, the precursor of the Cayman Islands National Cultural Foundation, established in 1984, and the National Gallery of the Cayman Islands in 1996. These milestones exemplified his fervent advocacy for formal cultural infrastructure, a cause he passionately championed throughout a lifetime, dedicated to enriching the arts within the Cayman community. Expanding his creative horizons, Mr. Hyde relocated to New York in 1981, where he spent the remainder of his professional career before returning permanently to Cayman in 2019. Despite the geographical distance, his connection to Cayman remains profound, as expressed in his own words from the 2002 Arts and Culture Journal Foundation. In reflecting on his childhood influence, Mr. Hyde remarked, "What I had was the experience, the luxury, I suppose, during my childhood of going to sea with my father and being out on the bridge and on the deck of a ship in the middle of the day in bright sunlight, looking down at the water. You can just barely see a tinge of blue in it. It is mostly black. It's like deep blue ink, and there's nothing around. you, but more of this blue, this deep, this dark blue-black. Speaking in the same Foundation article about his homeland's influences on his work, he referenced two works that represented a turning point, both artistically and personally, on returning home after an absence of 5 years. One was titled The Fate of Exiles, named after a line in a poem by Walcott. It is about the personal pain I felt at being away for so long. It is a brooding work of mauves, umbers, and blacks that both comforted and spirited me and seemed to represent my deepest longings. At the time, it was one of my largest works. The other was Gulf Stream, which, if exile represented my dive to the bottom of the sea, Gulf Stream is my most successful return to the surface of hope. It is an extremely positive painting for me, and I believe one of the best works I've ever done. During his international career, punctuated by poignant visits back home, Mr. Hyde held solo exhibitions at prestigious venues worldwide, including the Commonwealth Institute in London, the 23rd International Bienal de São Paulo in Brazil, and the National Gallery of the Cayman Islands. His works featured prominently in exhibitions like the 30th International Festival of Paintings at the Museum of Canet-sur-Mer, France, and in Caribbean Visions Contemporary Paintings and Sculpture. Said to be most acclaimed survey of Caribbean art ever assembled. Mr. Hyde's legacy endures in numerous publications and collections, including those of the National Gallery of the Cayman Islands, the National Museum, and the late His Royal Highness Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. He received numerous awards, such as CNCF 2009 Gold Star for Creativity in the Arts Medal, and the National Gallery 2009 Award named in his honor. His appointment as the Cayman Islands Cultural Attaché to the United States in 2004 and underscored his commitment to promoting Caymanian culture globally, solidifying his status as the premier Caymanian artist. Ms. Natalie Urquhart, director of the National Gallery of the Cayman Islands, who nominated Mr. Hyde for the Honorary Doctorate of Arts, eloquently summarized his impact. Mr. Hyde's career path is critical to the wider understanding of Caymanian art and the thriving cultural climate we now enjoy. His skill, spirit of discovery, and deep ties to home form the basis of a remarkable legacy. Mr. Hyde has rightly been recognized by his pivotal role in shaping Caymanian art and culture, contributing to the vibrant cultural environment we cherish today. In honor of his outstanding achievements and unwavering dedication to the arts, it is our privilege to posthumously bestow upon Mr. Bendel Shelby Hyde the Honorary Doctor of the Arts degree. I now invite Bendel's brother, Tristan, to please come forward to receive Bendel's certificate and a copy of the text of this citation.
I am happy to invite President Robert Robertson for the posthumous conferral of the Doctor of Arts honoris causa on Mr. Bendel Shelby Hyde. President Robertson. Sir. we will invite his brother to say something in brief. Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of my brother and the Hydes family, I accept this honorary doctorate with gratitude and humility. For Bendel to be recognized in such a way is indeed inspiring, to say the least. As an artist, Bendel's journey was one of exploration, expression, and at times, perseverance. Bendel saw art as a way of connecting our tiny little island to the world, but as importantly, introducing our people to a complex medium that's all around us. This recognition also reaffirms my belief that art is not only about what we create, but about how we inspire others to see the world. Bendel was passionate about teaching others the essence of art. To this institution, thank you for recognizing Bendel's lifelong journey, the power of creativity, and for believing in the impact that he and art has had on us. This honor is not frivolous. It is a testament to Bendel and to his commitment to art. To the graduates, I think that it is the most important lesson here tonight that you can take away. Irrespective of the field of choice, never give up nor turn away from your ambitions or goals. Bendel saw many challenges in his life with art, and yet he remained fiercely focused. As was said before, imagine in the 1970s and 80s, art in Cayman was, well, a novelty, and yet he never gave up. Bendel passed as a result of a disease called progressive nuclear palsy, PSP, a rare disease that attacks the nervous system and renders the body useless. And yet, he never gave up. When Bendel heard of this honor, he could only, he could only give a slight smile and the one tear from the corner of his eye that let us know he was humbled and yet proud. I encourage all of you to visit the works of what I term Cayman's Picasso displayed at the National Gallery. Thank you.
We do want to extend our deepest condolences to his family and friends, and we thank them for sharing his remarkable journey with us. This degree is a symbol of our profound respect and appreciation for his work. If you will indulge us for a minute, there's a special request that the family, if you could kindly join me on stage so that we could do a photo. I'm sure this is something you would like to remember in honor of your beloved brother. We are happy to honor an outstanding son of the soil. We are now moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, with the section of the ceremony that will transform our candidates into graduates. Indeed. And so we're going to begin with the first group of graduates. I'm going to invite Dr. Livingston Smith to present the candidates for the bachelor's degree certification, and Dr. Robertson is going to present the respective degrees, diplomas, and certificates.
Mr. President, on behalf of the Registrar of the University College of the Cayman Islands, I declare that the candidates presented here have satisfied the requirements of their programs with a minimum GPA of 2.0 and are eligible for the award of certificates and diplomas. Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree please come forward?
Agnes Anisha. Agnes Anisha Alea Cayaso Aviles, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in accounting. Marcia Lizette Hurstel Romero, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in accounting. Kenisha Nikita Kirschman, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in accounting, cum laude. Cyril Ivoni Palacios Melendez, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in accounting, minor in finance. Victoria Ramos, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in accounting. Stephen DeAndre Herrera Borden, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in management, minor in economics. Nathaniel Isaiah Kelly, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in management, minor in finance. Crystal N. Morissette, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in management, minor in human resource management, cum laude. Kenisha Amoy Mighty, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in management. Rochelle Nile Pratasio, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in management with a minor in human resource management. Shante Evelina Price, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in management, minor in human resource management, cum laude. Correfield W. Ross, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in management. Carlin Wright Aguirre, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in management, minor in economics and finance, magna cum laude. Brittany B. Bush, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in management and human resource management, magna cum laude. Diane R. Knowles, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in management and human resource management, cum laude. Tobias Joseph Bush, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in management and marketing minor in human resource management and applied psychology, summa cum laude, valedictorian. Richard S. P. Fraser, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Quincy C. Ebanks, Jr., Bachelor degree in General Studies, magna cum laude. Anelia O. Burrell, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Alik M. G. Rose, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Josanna Delicia Watson, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Lisa Ann Bernard Johnson, Bachelor of Science in Primary Education, magna cum laude. Philana H. N. Campbell, Bachelor of Science in Primary Education, summa cum laude, salutatorian. Laura V. Diaz-Pascual, Bachelor of Science in Primary Education, magna cum laude. Wilma Dylan Fernandez, Bachelor of Science in Primary Education, cum laude. Danielle Jazeline Kwame Pascal, Bachelor of Science in Primary Education. Alison Woods Machado, Bachelor of Science in Social Sciences with a concentration in Human Resource Management and Public Service Management. And Kudeen V. Jones, Bachelor of Science in Social Work.
Another round of applause for our bachelor degree graduates. Mr. President, we are now pleased to present this year's associate degree candidates.
Jay-Z Nichelle Allen Ezekiel, Associate of Applied Science in Accounting. Adam David Bennett, Associate of Applied Science in Accounting. Paul D. Carmola, Associate of Applied Science in Accounting. Brian T. Ebanks, Associate of Applied Science in Accounting with honors. Katie R. O'Connor, Associate of Applied Science in Accounting. Genesis M. Martinez, Associate of Applied Science in Accounting. Abigail Amika Miller, Associate of Applied Science in Accounting. Eteri Violeta Pancheco Mendoza, Associate of Applied Science in Accounting. Christina S. Rhodes, Associate of Applied Science in Accounting. Orietta Terry, Associate of Applied Science in Accounting with honors. Liam Roman Gamboa Trapal, Associate of Applied Science in Accounting. Jasenia D. Whitaker, Associate of Applied Science in Accounting. Danae Amani Wilson, Associate of Applied Science in Accounting with honors. Ty Devon Wood, Associate of Applied Science in Accounting. Amar Christopher Christian, Associate of Applied Science in Business Administration. Suyapa De Leon, Associate of Applied Science in Business Administration. Heidi J. Ebanks, Associate of Applied Science in Business Administration. Dejan Mikhail Graham, Associate of Applied Science in Business Administration. Marika Deirdre Hunt, Associate of Applied Science in Business Administration. Lisandro Ray Martin Ruiz, Associate of Applied Science in Business Administration. Jayla Adira Morrison, Associate of Applied Science in Business Administration with honors. Jamar Kirk Parkinson, Associate of Applied Science in Business Administration. Brian Taylor, Associate of Applied Science in Business Administration. Kayla Thomas, Associate of Applied Science in Business Administration. Trisha Petulia Walters, Associate of Applied Science in Business Administration. Alvin Paul Boxall Jr., Associate of Applied Science in Computer Science. Ashanti Luriana Joel Koch, Associate of Applied Science in Computer Science. Tijan Hansraj, Associate of Applied Science in Computer Science with honors. Arieli Dorila Ortega, Associate of Applied Science in Computer Science. Janine Giovanna Contreras Holness, Associate of Applied Science in Hospitality Management with a concentration in food and beverage. Lavaine Douglas, Associate of Applied Science in Hospitality Management with a concentration in food and beverage. Amber McLaughlin, Associate of Applied Science in Hospitality Management with a concentration in food and beverage. Renee Simone Mosley, Associate of Applied Science in Hospitality Management with a concentration in food and beverage with honors. Justin Ramirez, Associate of Applied Science in Hospitality Management with a concentration in food and beverage. Tishona Taylor, Associate of Applied Science in Hospitality Management with a concentration in food and beverage. Alexi Godet, Associate of Applied Science in Hospitality Management with a concentration in hotel. Marche Kaylee Malcolm, Associate of Applied Science in Hospitality Management with a concentration in hotel. Julene Anderson, Associate of Arts in Business Administration with honors. Natalie Fiona Bodden, Associate of Arts in Business Administration. Alexandra Da Costa, Associate of Arts in Business Administration. Ashley M. Ebanks, Associate of Arts in Business Administration with honors. Tyrell Fisher, Associate of Arts in Business Administration. Simeon Gabriel Kelly, Associate of Arts in Business Administration. Aveline McLaughlin, Associate of Arts in Business Administration with honors. Alison Denise Mendoza, Associate of Arts in Business Administration. Kimora Monica Robinson, Associate of Arts in Business Administration. Tashika D. Thompson, Associate of Arts in Business Administration. Destiny Kalisha Williams, Associate of Arts in Business Administration. Kirsten A. Wilson, Associate of Arts in Business Administration.
Nathan Shonil Joel Bissett, Associate of Arts in Literary Studies. Chriselle Jalea Ebanks, Associate of Arts in Literary Studies. Denisha Gay Campbell Davy, Associate of Arts in Primary Education. Elvise Isela Christian, Associate of Arts in Primary Education. Krista Chantel Ebanks, Associate of Arts in Primary Education with honors. Erica Lopez, Associate of Arts in Primary Education. Derek Pascal, Associate of Arts in Primary Education with honors. Stacian Latoya Wright, Associate of Arts in Primary Education. Caitlin Elizabeth Andrews, Associate of Arts in Social Sciences. Janiquila Benito Ramos, Associate of Arts in Social Sciences. Brittany Maciel Carter, Associate of Arts in Social Sciences. Tashelle Angelina Dawson, Associate of Arts in Social Sciences. Sarah Rachel Grace Dilbert, Associate of Arts in Social Sciences. Kayla Elisa Ebanks, Associate of Arts in Social Sciences. Kristen Idra Ebanks, Associate of Arts in Social Sciences. Abigail B. E. Elliott, Associate of Arts in Social Sciences with honors. Amani Ciara Francis, Associate of Arts in Social Sciences. Kishon Angelina Gordon, Associate of Arts in Social Sciences with honors. Jadari Lumley, Associate of Arts in Social Sciences with honors. Yeah! Congrats. Jada Lee Pindling, Associate of Arts in Social Sciences. Congrats. Chad Anthony Powell Jr., Associate of Arts in Social Sciences with honors. Jodianne R. Tata, Associate of Arts in Social Sciences. Shaquille Taylor, Associate of Arts in Social Sciences. Shante Martinez, Associate of Arts in Social Work. Sanya C. Morgan, Associate of Arts in Social Work. Abigail Perez Gutierrez, Associate of Arts in Social Work. Vanda T. Powery, Associate of Arts in Social Work. Sabria Anadia Timor, Associate of Arts in Social Work. David Sanjay Meikle, Associate of Science in Computer Science. Jaden Rishon Pucci, Associate of Science in Computer Science with honors. Denton George Powis Jr., Associate of Science in Computer Science. Shaquem O'Neill Williams, Associate of Science in Computer Science. David Enrique Brooks, Associate of Science in Engineering Technology. James Jason Ebanks, Associate of Science in Engineering Technology with honors. Demisio N. Frederick, Associate of Science in Engineering Technology. Jamar Jason McCoy, Associate of Science in Engineering Technology. Richard Mitchell, Associate of Science in Engineering Technology. Lincoln Stanford Rankin, Associate of Science in Engineering Technology. Azia Timar Thomas, Associate of Science in Engineering Technology. Zenaria Chambers, Associate of Science in Mathematics, Mathematical Finance, Actuarial Science. Kirsten McLaughlin, Associate of Science in Sciences. Zachary J. Allen, Associate of Science in Sciences. Rohan R. Antunes, Associate of Science in Sciences with concentrations in Biology and Chemistry. Mark Anthony Apura Balbonten, Associate of Science in Sciences with concentrations in Biology and Chemistry with honors. Dejanay Barrett, Associate of Science in Sciences with concentrations in Biology and Chemistry with honors. Tristan Diego Vicardo Levy, Associate of Science in Sciences with concentrations in Biology and Chemistry. Serena Alicia Robinson, Associate of Science in Sciences with concentrations in Biology and Chemistry with honors. Abigail Ryan Ebanks, Associate of Science in Sciences with concentrations in Biology and Chemistry with honors. Donovan Dave Tatum, Associate of Science in Sciences with concentrations in Biology and Chemistry.
A round of applause for associate degree candidates. Mr. President, we are now pleased to present this year's diploma and certificate candidates.
Adrian Bazil, Computer Technicians Level 2 Diploma with Merit and achieving International CompTIA certification in Microsoft Office Pro. Shamari Crawford, Computer Technicians Level 2 Diploma with Merit and achieving CompTIA Microsoft Office Pro. Nathaniel Dunn, Computer Technicians Level 2 Diploma with Merit and achieving CompTIA Microsoft Office Pro. Carlos Hernandez, Computer Technicians Level 2 Diploma. Marco Marshall, Computer Technicians Level 2 Diploma and achieving CompTIA Microsoft Office Pro. Nakia Mendes, Computer Technicians Level 2 Diploma with Merit and achieving CompTIA Microsoft Office Pro. Cameron Narcisse, Computer Technicians Level 2 Diploma with Merit and CompTIA Microsoft Office Pro. Mario Taylor, Computer Technicians Level 2 Diploma with Merit and achieving CompTIA Microsoft Office Pro. Cody Bennett, Construction Level 2 Diploma with Merit and achieving NCCR International Certification in Core, Construction Technology and Cabinet Making. Carlisa Lewis, Construction Technology Level 2 Diploma with Merit and achieving International NCCR Certification in Core Construction. Seaford Russell Jr., Construction Technology Level 2 Diploma with Merit and achieving Construction Technology Core NCCR. Jonathan Barrett, Electrotechnology Level 2 Diploma with Merit and achieving NCCR certification in Core Basic Construction and Electrical Installation Level 1. Dagan Fedrick, Electrotechnology Level 2 Diploma with Merit and NCCR certification in Core Basic Construction and Electrical Installation Level 1. And Nathan Bengt, General Business Level 2 Diploma. Kendria Chisholm, General Business Level 2 Diploma. Jed Patulot, General Business Level 2 Diploma with Merit. Chady Martinez, General Business Level 2 Diploma with Merit. Diamond Borden, General Business Level 2 Diploma. Jamelia Andrade, Hospitality and Tourism Level 2 Diploma, Reception Services, her concentration. Alexandra Cedo, Hospitality and Tourism Level 2 Diploma, with a concentration in Reception Services with merit. Riley Corbin, Hospitality and Tourism Level 2 Diploma, with a concentration in Food Preparation and Culinary Arts. Denoya Dennis, Hospitality and Tourism Level 2 Diploma, with a concentration in Reception Services with merit. J.C. Funes Recarte, Hospitality and Tourism Level 2 Diploma, concentration in Reception Services with merit. Lexi Levy, Hospitality and Tourism Level 2 Diploma, concentration with Reception Services. Ileana Romero, Hospitality and Tourism Level 2 Diploma, concentration with Reception Services with merit. Tiffany Scott, Hospitality and Tourism Level 2 Diploma, Reception Services with merit. Joachim Seymour, Hospitality and Tourism Level 2 Diploma, concentration in water sports with merit. Ciara Subaran Miles, Hospitality and Tourism Level 2 Diploma, concentration in Reception Services. Giselle Thompson, Hospitality and Tourism Level 2 Diploma, Reception Services. Devon Rigby, Hospitality and Tourism Level 2 Diploma, concentration water sports. Zion Lawrence, Hospitality and Tourism Level 2 Diploma, concentration water sports. Zanika Whitaker, Hospitality and Tourism Level 2 Diploma, concentration Reception Services. Camille Wright, Hospitality and Tourism Level 2 Diploma, Reception Services. Luis Cordoba, International NCCR certification in Air Conditioning and Refrigeration Level 1 with merit, as well as basic core construction. Richard Mitchell, Air Conditioning, NCCR International Air Conditioning and Refrigeration Level 1, as well as core construction basics at NCCR. Kashif Theron, NCCR International Certification, Air Conditioning and Refrigeration Level 1 with merit. Rupnarain Disuran, NCCR Air Conditioning and Refrigeration Level 2 certification with merit. Ramon Miller, NCCR Air Conditioning and Refrigeration Level 2 certificate with merit. Orlando Riley, NCCR Air Conditioning and Refrigeration Level 2 Certificate with Merit. O'Shawn Smith, Air Conditioning and Refrigeration Level 2 Certificate, NCCER. Ramesh Williams, NCCER Air Conditioning and Refrigeration Level 2 Certificate with Merit. Renee Serrant, Auto Repairs and Maintenance Level 2 Certificate with Merit. Sean Meliphant, NCCR Construction Technology Level 2 with Merit, also achieving cabinet making and basic core construction, all at NCCR. Nigel Stewart, NCCR Certification in Construction Technology Level 2 with Merit, also achieving cabinet making and basic construction skills. Corey Garrick, my apologies. Corey Garrick, NCCR Certification in Electrical Installation Level 1, as well as basic construction core skills. Juan Cuevas, NCCR Plumbing Applications Level 1 with Merit, as well as core construction skills. Richard Ewers, Plumbing Level 1 Certificate, NCCR with Merit, as well as core construction skills. Damel Salmon, NCCR Certification in Plumbing Applications Level 1 with Merit and core construction skills. Omar Thomas, NCCR Plumbing Applications Level 1 with Merit and core construction skills. Kevon Thompson, NCCR Plumbing Applications Level 1 with Merit and core construction skills. Brian Hall, Plumbing Applications Level 2 Certificate, NCCR with Merit. Krishna Hansen, NCCR Level 2 Plumbing with Merit. Wayne Cole, Plumbing Level 1, NCCR, Project Management for Construction Supervision, NCCR, with Merit. Timothy Oliver, Plumbing Level 1, NCCR, as well as Project Management for Construction Supervision, with Merit. Rojan Mason, Project Management for Construction Supervision, NCCR, with Merit. Dwight Sims, Solar Photovoltaic Level 2 Certification, with Merit.
A round of applause for certificate and diploma candidates. Thank you so much.
Congratulations! You have done us all so very proud. Could we put our hands together again for our graduates? I want to thank Doctors Roberts and Smith for having led us through this portion of the commencement ceremony. Thank you too to our announcers, Dr. Suzanne Palmer, Deans Hargrave, Philip Durham, and Puckering for announcing the names of our students. Please indulge me for a quick minute. I want to identify who comprises our graduation class. So could I ask very quickly, graduates, if I say something that describes you, just pop up quickly, okay? Anyone here is a husband? Are any of our graduates a wife? Yes, proud husband, proud wife, thank you. Are you a parent? Yes. Are you a full-time employee? Are you a part-time employee? Did you start as a dual enrollment student? There we are. Are there any of our graduates who happen to be over 50? Proud of you. Yes. Are you graduating with a sibling? Twinsies. How about this one? Are you graduating with a best friend, a BFF? Congratulations, congratulations. We are so proud of all you have done, and we're excited to see what you will accomplish next. I invite the president to come to the podium to complete your transition from graduand to graduates of this university.
So now we just have 2 or 3 more speeches and, sorry. The moment we've all been waiting for. Will the candidates please stand? By the authority of the Board of Governors of the University College of the Cayman Islands, and on the recommendation of the faculty and upon fulfillment of the requirements for your respective degrees, diplomas, or certificate programs, I confer upon you your degrees and awards with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. I now invite the graduates to flip their tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations.
Let's applaud them one final time. Congratulations. Thank you so much. You may be seated, graduates. And so this brings us almost to the end, ladies and gentlemen. We have 2 more major things to do, and then we promise to let you go. We have 2 very special awards that we want to give, and we want to hear the valedictorian speech. And so we're going to be awarding the students who are the recipients of the Board of Governors Award, as well as the Mary Ann Cannon Award, 2 special awards we present each year. So the Board of Governors Award was designed to recognize students who show exemplary commitment, not only to their academic pursuits, but also to their community service. Recipients of this award must have at minimum a 3.0 GPA, and today I'm happy to announce that we have 2 recipients. So the first awardee of the Board of Governors Award is, drumroll please, our graduate, Miss Abigail Elliott. Yes, it's you, Abby. And as she makes her way up here, I'll tell you why she is one of the recipients today. I will firstly invite the chairman of the board, Mr. McLean, to please come forward to make the presentation. But Abigail is president of UCCI's Debate and Oratorical Society. She's a member of the Circle K. She participated in Youth Parliament. She serves as vice president of the InterVarsity Christian Fellowship Group at UCCI. I'm going really fast, but go ahead and do the presentation. She's a member of the national executive body of this group, and she has represented the UCCI in both Indonesia last summer and Trinidad and Tobago this year. Well deserved. Please go ahead.
I'm coming.
There's so much more we could say about her. She's very active in her church community, especially with the youth and children. And Abigail also has participated in several essay competitions and UCCI's Black History Month video competition. Well deserved. Congratulations, Abigail. I think she's still in shock. The second recipient is sadly not with us this evening, but we still must recognize her. I'm going to invite Ms. Renee Ebanks to collect on her behalf. The second recipient of the BOG Award is Miss Misha Thompson. To quickly say why she is the recipient, we know that she is president of the UCCI Student Government. She is the recipient of the Proud of Them Youth Recognition Awards. She has led key student government initiatives and community engagements on and off campus. And she has led beautification projects here at UCCI, launched a recycling campaign as part of Circle K, hosted several electoral forums, and she has served as president of the Graduating School of Nursing cohort. Yes. So congratulations to Abigail and to Misha. Thank you, Mr. McLean, for having done that for us. The second prestigious award is the Mary Ann Cannon Award, and it is awarded annually in honor of the late Miss Mary Ann Cannon, a former director of UCCI Student Care Department, and a true humanitarian known for her advocacy, kindness, and compassion. May I now invite Deputy Chief Officer in the Ministry of Education, Mr. Jerome McCoy, to please make the presentation. This year's awardee is, you've learned, awesome, Miss Misha Thompson. And again, Renee Ebanks will collect on her behalf. We have just heard all the accolades, and I could add to that she is quite good at giving back to the community. She is part of the UCCI dance group, and she has been dancing since the age of 5. She has represented UCCI at Carifest in Trinidad, Dance Umbrella in Jamaica, Jasmine, Heritage Day, Cayman Folk Singers, and she has contributed in various ways to various government events. So we applaud and thank Misha, even in absentia. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I think we have all been waiting for this particular speech. It is my absolute pleasure to invite this year's valedictorian, Mr. Tobias Joseph Bush, summa cum laude, to come to the podium and to deliver on behalf of the 2024 class. Let's put our hands together for Mr. Tobias Joseph Bush. Congrats.
Good evening, everyone. Protocol having been established, it is with great pleasure that I speak to you today on behalf of the graduating class of 2024. Who remembers the time that we all had to transition to online learning through Microsoft Teams and continue school as if nothing had changed? We did that, and it proved just how adaptable we are. Today, we gather here to celebrate a significant milestone in our lives under the theme, Transcending Limits, Embracing the Next Chapter. As we reflect on our journey, let us remember this. Our ability to transcend challenges is what truly defines us. As I reminisce on the past, it feels like just yesterday that I was driving down to UCCI during my lunch hour to register for my associate courses. Starting university was like opening a book filled with blank pages, a little daunting, but exciting. Over the semesters, we learned both in the classroom as well as out in the field. Whether it was going on a trip with the International Business Practicum to countries like Honduras, where we presented our experience to a panel, or whether it was writing a research paper, UCCI embodies a holistic approach to education. UCCI lecturers help to nurture every student's mind, heart, and spirit to help them soar as well-rounded, unstoppable forces of awesomeness. Students also get theoretical and practical experience in various courses. Many of us balance full-time jobs, family responsibilities, and other commitments while pursuing our studies. We cried, we laughed, we had sleepless nights. Some of us worked late into the night after long work days, while others chose courses at odd hours to fit their schedules. Despite our diverse paths and our various challenges faced, from adapting to new learning environments to managing our time effectively, we persevered. Our collective journey is a testament to our resilience and dedication. They say a good education can change anyone, but a good teacher can change everything. Well, I guess we owe our success to both and maybe a little bit of coffee. In the Employee Compensation Strategies course, for example, Mrs. Edwards best emphasized the importance of evaluating all job benefits, not just the base salary. Mrs. Hargrave made calculus and college algebra, which are challenging courses, fun. First, math gave us letters to deal with. Then it introduced imaginary numbers. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if we were asked to solve emojis a few years from now. The business department lecturers highlighted the significance of teamwork by consistently having us form groups and create team charters outlining the rules we all had to follow. The three main life lessons to take away from experiences are holistic evaluation, accuracy, as well as accountability. There were indeed limitations along the way, as most courses were only offered once a year, and if there was a clash, it meant there would be a delay in finishing your studies. Other limitations were also present, such as work responsibilities, family obligations, Wi-Fi issues, and at times online classes. To all my fellow graduates, whether you are juggling work and studies or preparing to enter the workforce, I encourage you to apply the wealth of knowledge and skills you've acquired, not just today, but throughout your academic and professional journey. The experience gained in classrooms, labs, and fieldwork have equipped us with more than just technical proficiency. They have instilled in us a confidence to tackle challenges and seize opportunities. As Michelle Obama once said, through my education, I didn't just develop skills or the ability to learn, but I developed confidence. I am certain that many of us here share this sentiment and will continue to pursue further studies while also aspiring to lead, innovate, shaping the future of the Cayman Islands and beyond. On behalf of the graduating class, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to those who supported us on this journey. Firstly, we thank God, whose guidance and blessings have led us to this milestone today. We are grateful to the employers who generously allowed us time off to pursue our tertiary education, recognizing the value of investing in our future. To my fellow graduates who stood by me through countless group projects, fostering camaraderie and pushing each other to excel, I am deeply thankful. Your dedication and teamwork have been invaluable. A special appreciation goes to my mom, whose unwavering support, prayers, and listening ear were constant sources of strength during challenging times. Your belief in me never wavered, and I am forever grateful. I am sure that other graduates also have family members, friends, and associates who have ensured their success. On their behalf, I thank all who made this achievement possible for us. Let us give a round of applause to all who helped us on our journey. The teachers at UCCI have been instrumental in our academic journey, imparting knowledge and passion for learning that goes beyond the classroom. Your dedication and mentorship have shaped our academic and professional growth profoundly. UCCI professors played an intricate role in our education, so on your behalf, I thank them all for assisting us along this journey. As we stand on the threshold of a new chapter of our lives, we carry with us the lessons learned and relationships built during our time at UCCI. Together, we have overcome challenges, celebrated successes, and grown into the individuals that we are today. As we leave here tonight, let us remember Maslow's hierarchy of needs, from basic necessities to self-actualization, where we reach our full potential. Continue to go up the rings. Just as we navigated the transition to online learning and then back to in-person classes after the challenges of the pandemic, let us approach the future with the same possibility, adaptability, and resilience. Each of us holds the power not only to pursue our dreams, but also to uplift others on their journeys. Whether through leadership, innovation, or simple acts of kindness, let us pledge to create an environment where everyone can thrive and achieve their highest aspirations. Our university experience has equipped us not only with knowledge, but also with the ability to adapt, collaborate, and innovate in the face of adversity. As we embark on new paths and embrace new responsibilities, let us seize every opportunity to surpass limitations, break barriers, and inspire positive change in our communities and beyond. With that, I say Godspeed. Congratulations, class of 2024. Let us go forth and redefine the future, armed with wisdom gained and the bonds created during our time at UCCI. Here's to embracing the next chapter with optimism, courage, and steadfast commitment to leaving a lasting impact on our communities and the world.
I'm so proud. In Jamaica, we would say, "Me glad back boss." You don't know what that means. Just very, very proud of you, Tobias. Good job. I think you've represented the class really, really well. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the cusp of concluding, and I want to thank you for being such an awesome audience. Before we conclude, I must thank a few persons, and I must also tell you how we will exit the hall. Very important. You've been really awesome, and we want our graduates to be at the center of it all the way to the end. So please allow me to give you some information. Firstly, I want to thank Red Cross for being on hand, ready to help in the event of any incident. The RCIPS for their support in managing traffic, and to our own UCCI security team, who also did the same. The UCCI AV team and the government's communications department TV team, who managed the technical details of live streaming this ceremony. Our media partners who covered this event and broadcast this evening's program. I have to thank the faculty and staff of UCCI, especially those who were instrumental in planning this event and organizing it, making it the success that it is. Congratulations to the planning committee. Not to be forgotten, of course, are the parents and you, our audience members, who supported our graduates, and of course you graduates, for finding this important enough to walk across the stage proudly, or on your crutch, I saw you, and just making your family and your university proud. Congratulations yet again to the UCCI class of 2024. Now, just a few housekeeping information. Graduates, we have goodie bags for you. So as you exit the hall, we'd like to invite you to just grab a goodie bag on your way out. It will be just outside the front door. I'm going to ask that just after Pastor Andrew Campbell comes to do the benediction, we please exit the hall in this manner. The platform party will follow the mace bearer. They will be followed by the faculty and staff. They will be followed by the VIPs, and then our graduates will exit, and then we ask the other members of the audience to please allow our graduates to exit and then follow them. Is that clear? Yes? Thank you so much. Can we put our hands together one final time? As I invite Pastor Andrew Campbell and ask you to stand for the benediction. May God bless you, our students. May God bless the University College of the Cayman Islands. And may God bless these, our beloved Cayman Islands. Pastor Andrew Campbell.
Let us bow our heads. Father in heaven, we thank you for a wonderful evening. This has truly been a celebration of what we can achieve through hard work, through dedication, through perseverance in times of difficulty. Father, as our graduates now transition to a new phase of life, some of them will be pursuing further education, some of them will be entering the workforce, some will be pursuing entrepreneurial aspirations. I pray that you will bless them. Above all, I pray that they will avail themselves to be used by you. that they will endeavor to feed the good wolf and starve the bad one, so that together we can make a positive difference in the world. In Jesus' name, amen.